Okay, should be live once I get a message in chat. I see there are people watching. Anyone in chat, send a message and we can begin the introduction. Which Plasmo, I assume you'll do.
Oh yeah, I'm responsible for this, I guess.
Yep.
Can they hear us? They can.
Yep,
They probably can.
everything's
So
all good.
welcome to Average Superplay and Joyous, episode 3 already. And well, it's called Dragon Blaze, and no, not Dragon. Oh man, it's called Double Dragon. Holy shit!
Nice.
The episode is called Double Dragon, but I gave away a small hint there, and actually someone was expecting actual double dragon scoring here, and it's not like totally impossible, totally out of question that we are going to show non-shmups, maybe some other genres. I mean, we technically also already did so, but yeah, it will be 2 games. It will not be Double Dragon. The first one I gave away, basically, pretty much. The other one, well, try to guess it. It will be the second replay. And we are joined here, of course, by the host, Pearl, and by our mystery guest, it's JayLab.
Hello, thanks for inviting me.
Hell yeah, good to have you.
He's our expert for Dragon Blaze today. He's put out some amazing strategy replays lately for the loop stages, I think, and they were quite nice to watch, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on the loop, and it's pretty ridiculous. So I'm excited for the Superplay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dragon Blaze, just this. Basically all the Psycho games, when it comes to the loop, it gets quite hairy.
Right. So today's run is by a name you've heard before. It is by Archer, done on September 24th, 2005, and it is a 2-all using Rob, not a ship you see too often in this game at all, really. I think we are ready to get started.
Yeah, we don't know the replay either. I haven't seen it at all. JayLab doesn't know what's coming.
Yeah.
I think Pearl will watch it once or so. But
yeah, I have to watch it to make sure it plays back.
Yeah.
All right, let's start it. So it's on MAME 0.79.
So yeah, Archer again. So much for some continuity with the show. And the second game actually will also have a link to the other episodes. So there's something that holds it together. But more on that later on. So yeah, Rob. Why would you want to use Rob in this game? What's so special about Rob, JayLab? Can you elaborate on the ship's characters?
Rob is a bit of a powerhouse in this game. He has the slowest movement, and his dragon shot is a little bit slower than the other characters, but his magic attacks in particular are extremely powerful. He can cheese a lot of sections of the game with fine use of magic. So the central mechanic in the game is obviously the dragon shot, which is this melee attack that you're seeing at the moment.
Right.
But characters get a lot of different utility depending on their magic attacks, which is the bar that fills up in the bottom left.
Would it be fair to say that Rob is the best to choose for survival if you just want to go for the quick and dirty 2-all in this game? If that even makes
Possibly. A lot of people choose Quaid because he has a screen clearing bomb, which Rob doesn't have. So that's a disadvantage.
Oh, right.
Rob also has the slowest movement speed, so if you're not comfortable with that, then that could be a problem.
Yeah, slow speed
I think all the characters
is a bit fucked.
Yeah. I think all the characters are good in their own ways. It's just a matter of personal preference.
Yeah, what I mostly see people using is Quaid, and that's basically what I'm using myself as well. I think because of the speed and, as you say, the screen clearing bomb. Dragon Blaze is quite special that Quaid is the only one with a screen clearing bomb, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Rob's bomb is good. It's sort of a circular AoE in front of him, but it doesn't hit the edges of the screen, which can be a problem.
yeah, very narrow shot, yeah. Alright, that looks like a good score, to be honest.
That's very good, yeah. I think a lot of scoring comes down to optimizing use of the dragon shot, because obviously enemies you kill with the dragon shot drop gold coins, and that's where most of your score is going to come from.
Yeah, so you have 2 types of coins, the silver ones and the gold ones, and the gold ones you get from the dragon shot only, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Or the
Just
gold
some
thingy
basic
that
kills.
appears.
Yeah. And the other scores then basically milking and, oh yeah, the gold chests hidden in the stages.
Oh yes, that's right, yeah, so there's one on each stage, It's just destroying a specific enemy with the dragon shot. It'll cause it to spawn.
Isn't there 2 in one of the later stages?
Yeah, stage 7 has 2, but you get them both at the same time. So it's
Right.
like one enemy drops 2.
And also technical bonus on the bosses, just like
Technical
Striker's
bonus,
99.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I really like that. Some people complain that all Psycho games basically play the same, and you cannot blame them too much for saying that. So I really like the mechanic of the technical bonus and Strikers 99 and Dragon Blaze. So this really adds a nice touch to the boss fights in particular. And well, you kind of want to speed kill them or kill them at a specific time. I like that. Gets rid of endless milking of popcorn enemies.
I mean, you still do it sometimes.
Yeah, but
At least
yeah.
the milking, at least the popcorn
It's
before the
content.
technical bonus.
Yeah.
The technical bonuses are not too difficult, but the ones in the second loop are really, really hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excited to see what our player goes for. You see some optimization there, you just wait for the enemies to bunch together before you use the dragon shot. To try and get as many coins as possible.
There's the gold chest again.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. So as usual, the first 4 stages are random when you play the game normally. I think you can probably reset it and get the same stage order each time. I'm not so sure about
Yeah.
that though.
There,
Oh, you can?
there is a default stage order, yeah.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
But this is actually non-default stage order. So by default,
Right,
this
this
air
is usually
stage is
first.
the first one.
Huh? Why would you want to do that if you play on emulator anyway? That's
Um,
strange.
It's a good question. There's not a huge amount of difference. The desert stage, you can milk a little bit. That was the first one that we saw, but it doesn't make a huge difference.
Hmm.
Using that
Yeah,
dragon
maybe.
type right on top of the boss as well.
Yeah, that's really powerful. Some characters make more use of the magic than others. So Rob and Sonya, it's really important. It just depends how you want to play the game.
I just noticed that this dragon has 2 heads. Amazing.
That's probably why it has such a wide shot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Another thing as well that at least I've noticed is that bullets seem a lot more dense in Dragon Blaze than other Psycho games, at least to me.
It's probably the closest they came to bullet hell style.
Yeah, definitely.
This was 2000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very late. Took a power down there.
Yeah, so I guess Psycho games have that characteristic where if you bump into an enemy, you don't die, but you do power down. Can be useful for rank control at times, but usually powering down is not worth the trade-off.
Yeah, rank seems to be back on high rank very quickly once you're powered down, so I
Yeah.
never really found it to be any useful. But at least in Dragon Blaze you will, even on the lowest power level, still have enough power to defeat some enemies because of your
That's
Dragon
right, yeah.
Shot.
Yeah,
When
you
you're on the
always have the
lowest
Dragon
power
Shot.
level in the Strikers games, well, you cannot kill anything, and it's really bad situation to be in. But in Dragon Blaze, you can do it on lowest power.
Alright, this is where the game begins for a lot of players.
Oh
The
yeah,
real
the
Dragon
game
Blaze
begins
starts here.
1.5.
1-5.
I think at this point, if you don't have a solid group that just kills the big threats immediately, then you're just
You're
dead.
dead. And this is a casual player's nightmare. This is where it starts.
Some good use there of the dragon just as like a stationary turret. After the dragon shot, you can recall it immediately, or just leave it where it is.
Gotta say, I love the turtle animations on the sides.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
I love that.
Little turtle guys. It's really nice usage of the magic there. these floating wizard enemies are a real menace, but if you can just position your dragon, kill them all at once, sorted.
It's like that Psycho special of aimed, then aimed around. Those wizards do, and they're very fast.
I think due to the dragon mechanic, this game is, at least for Psycho, who really have to play this aggressively, and people seem to like that. So you always have to be in the upper half of the screen, basically, at least for the first few stages. That's quite cool.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me just a little bit of Kitsui in the respect that you have to play very aggressively, point blanking all the time and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I can see that. You're like pushing through everything to kill it as fast as you can.
Yeah, few games do that. It's scary. You have to know the stage layout, enemy, and positions very well to play it like this.
I think to stage 6 now.
This is the most difficult stage in the game. It really throws
this
a
is
lot
hell.
at you.
Yeah,
It's got some very difficult mid bosses as well.
Hell begins.
I really like the design of this one.
The big floating skull, or the stage back itself?
Yeah, the whole stage, including the skull and well, look at the background. It looks
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So they really went all out here.
It's very pretty.
Oh, now I see
it's
why you want to
mid-boss?
use Rob. Usually this section looks much more difficult, but with Rob you can just camp in the middle
Oh,
and
Jesus.
kill all the popcorn enemies with a white shot.
Sorry, Juju, you're not too late. We're just in stage 6.
Oh, Juju, another Dragon Blaze enthusiast, I would say.
Nice.
Ooh, getting all of them at once. I like that.
Yeah, this section too is quite difficult. And this whole boss is definitely a wall when you start playing the game.
Yeah, everything about this boss is difficult.
Mm.
Probably the thing I spent the most time on in practicing in the first loop.
This looks like hell. Already this looks
Getting
like hell.
technical bonus is just, it looks so cool.
I'm pretty sure he goes for.
Yeah, it
You
looks
really
like
have
it.
to dodge it for quite a while to get the technical.
I think the technical bonus is also where the World of Long Plays meme emerged from. The dodge.
Yeah, it's
was-
the eyes mid boss on this stage.
Oh, it was the mid boss, alright. Yeah, this
Nice.
looks so cool, and he went for it. Nice.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, the famous Dragon Blaze.gif is from the loop 2 version.
Yeah, everyone knows. It's so good.
Dragonblaze.gif. In stage 7.
God gamer.
Stage 7 is not too difficult, but it has a very tough mid boss. I think a lot of people just tend to bomb it, but there are some speed kill strats.
Stage background reminds me a lot of the last stage from Strikers 99 as well. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
this
true.
kind of abstract nebula kind of looking thing.
Yeah, I think in the story we got eaten by a giant turtle, and now we're here somehow.
Oh, the story. That story.
Yeah.
Nice. We're inside a turtle now.
I don't know. I think it transported us to some evil realm.
Or the long plays dimension.
So,
So
on
this,
to the mid
this
boss.
this guy has the double coin head.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Right.
Oh, he uses a bomb.
Just to milk it.
Yeah.
There's no
So
stage
the bomb-
bonus, so you can use some bombs during the run. It's fine.
Yeah. What's the end bonus? I mean, when you pick up excess bombs, I think it's 10k, and then at the
Yeah.
end of the game you get another bonus.
Yeah,
So-
so it's 10k bonus for bombs that you collect over 9. I think it's 50k per bomb in the end game bonus. It's pretty substantial.
It's 50 or 100k. I always forget which.
I think it's 100 for lives remaining, and then 50k
right.
for bombs.
And the final form.
Yep.
He quick kills almost everything, it seems.
Nice.
There it is.
Damn, this one as well. I
Really
didn't know Rob was that powerful. Just melts away the bosses.
Alright, so that was a no miss one bomb loop one. Very nice.
Good. Oh, their story.
Hey, do you want to translate it?
What's even going on there?
It's just some happy Vikings. And then into loop 2.
Loop 2.
Oh, the suicide bullets have different sprites I never even noticed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
they
Radius
are.
bullets, right?
Diamond-shaped Gradius bullets, yeah. I think the mid-size enemies will just drop revenge bullets in a set pattern, but the Zakko can either spawn 1 or 2,
Oh,
and there's also some variance to their speed as well, so
yeah, I've been
it's a
noticing
really big
that.
random element. It makes reading the game really difficult.
This is so fast.
Ooh. Big ring of suicide bullets from that.
Yeah, you really see the power of Rob there. Bosses have whole new patterns in the loop.
But yeah, the bosses do have some form of extra patterns, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
they
right.
will be aimed at the dragon only or something like that?
That's right, yes. So if you see some sickle-shaped bullets, they are aimed only at the dragon.
Oh,
So you do have to separate sometimes to misdirect them.
that's very cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, there's a safe spot.
Pretty cheeky one.
Still waiting here for the technical bonus.
Yep.
For the weak point to open up, and then he goes inside.
Nice.
Still with that fat max bomb stock, all 9 of them.
Damn.
Always a very satisfying thing to see.
Yeah, and then you die
And then you die with all of them.
with the 9 bombs. Classic.
It's a Psycho classic.
Yeah, that's like the worst feeling you will encounter in Psycho games. And it's such a classic indeed.
The stage order doesn't really matter in the loop. They're all the same difficulties. And you have to get through them all, one way or another.
Oh, so there's no like fun stage that's like much harder than any other at any point in the game?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I think of the randomized stages, the desert stage is probably the hardest, but
Okay.
they're all about the same.
Yeah, desert for me as well. Definitely. Especially the boss. Desert boss, hell.
One of the things that makes the bosses difficult is actually the Zakko spawns that you get during the boss.
Oh yeah.
Because if they happen at a bad time, then it just ruins everything.
This pattern looks really cool.
Yeah. It's just tap dodging though, right?
Yeah.
It just looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
no. What's that?
First death of the run.
With 9 bombs in stock.
Yeah, at least you
well,
get 2 of
8.
them back.
Right.
When I was watching this playback the first time, I thought that was a desync. Still gets a technical bonus though.
But yeah, the bullet patterns, that's probably one of the biggest appeals of Psycho for me. The bullet patterns look so impossibly beautiful and just screen filling, but as long as you know how to deal with them, know the spots where to stand, you can just dodge it like a pro, and it feels really good.
Especially looks really impressive for onlookers as well.
Yeah, exactly. and it's not that bad. But of course, then when it comes to the loop and all the chaos produced by the suicide bullets, this changes everything. But usually the first loop of Psycho games look really cool when you play them, when you can play them, and are not that bad often.
First loop kind of feels like it would eventually become routine.
Yeah, definitely. Once you know the route, just repeat it. It works. It's comparatively static.
Especially something like Strikers 2 as well.
Yeah.
See there, he's positioning the dragon away from the boss.
Oh!
From the players. So.
Kind of crescent-shaped bullets.
Yep, that's right. If you watch the World of Wongplay's video, you would never know that mechanic. Because he just completely ignores it.
Sorry, he
Dodges
doesn't
everything
need
like
it.
a
He
god.
doesn't need the mechanic.
He's that good.
He's just based.
I've never actually watched the World of Wongplay's replay for this. I have to do that because I'm quite curious now how the patterns look like when everything gets just thrown at you. Oh, onto the desert.
Yep, 2-4.
Yeah, this one's
There is
difficult.
Yeah, there is some milking you can do on the boss. It's these cannonballs that spawn.
Oh yeah,
It's very risky.
yeah. Saw some of it in the first loop.
Yep.
Love the turtles. So funny. Oh, that gold chest only appeared for like a few seconds, then it went away.
Yeah, you have to continuously shoot it so that it doesn't run away.
Oh.
Yeah, the Zacho kind of got in the way, and
Yeah, I think he
I
was
think-
also not full power.
no milking here.
Shooting it.
What I found when trying to beat the game is that sometimes it's helpful to let the bosses time out on their phases. So then that guarantees you get consistent spawns for the Zacho in the later phases.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
It's a pretty smart thing to do, honestly.
That's basically what he did here, right?
Yeah. The technical
So,
on this
yeah.
boss is almost impossible.
Oh.
I think
This
even
one
in
is so
Superplay,
good.
I see people bomb it for the technical.
Oh my god. I think you can also milk it a little bit for those green enemies coming out.
Yeah,
Those patterns, oh my god.
This is terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah, uses
just
a bomb
bomb
for
for the
it,
technical.
as expected.
Pretty silly pattern.
Alright, 2-5.
Final stretch here.
Oh, Spino's noticed the turtles.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of turtles in this game. Must be something going on.
It's just relentless from now on.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, those magicians. Bleh. The magicians look really fierce now in the loop.
If you let them stay on screen for too long, they'll spawn an extra enemy with them.
Oh,
You don't want that to happen.
Oh, the books, right? Is it?
Yeah,
those,
that's right.
is it those red books?
Yeah, the
I
one
think
that
they
says
do
6
give you some
spawn.
points.
ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That
that was
was
a
a nice strat.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Very clean and quick.
one of the patterns that looks so cool when you can just do it like this, and it's probably not too difficult. Might be wrong on that. I've never played Dragon Blaze in the loop that high.
The classic Psycho laser there. Just instant laser. You either know about it or you just die.
Yeah, they've been kind of doing that since Gunbird 2, haven't they?
Yeah, beautiful handling of this boss. Looks very confident in his movement.
Nice,
there it
another
is.
technical. I think he's
Sweet.
gotten all of them so far. Unless, is there one on
yeah.
stage 7 boss?
No, there's
no.
not.
Oh, great. He's gone all of them then so far. Gotta wonder if he'll do it on this one too.
Oh man, this looks so
Oh, yeah.
active. So scary. This is probably the hardest stage in the whole game.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like it.
Mm.
So we're coming up on the famous dragonblaze.gif.
Oh,
Loop
there
2,
it is.
eyes mid-boss. Let's see how he handles it.
Nice.
Surprisingly
Clean.
Oh, I didn't know that gold coins appeared from that. That's cool. The nose of the skull.
So nice being able to just clear the screen horizontally like that.
How do you get magic again? You just kill stuff?
Just kill stuff, yeah, and it builds
Just
up.
killing things, hitting things. It's just like the charge of the normal Psycho games.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's what it looks like when you have the dragon with you.
Yep. Smeen is asking, what is the hitbox of your character?
It's in the middle.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
It's pretty small. It's
Ooh,
whoa.
Nice.
that was
Oh.
cool.
He just stood there like a boss.
Alright, last stage. No bombs left as well. I just noticed.
Oh.
I'm sure this will be fine.
Yeah. 2.6 definitely harder than 2.7, from what I can tell.
A big ring of suicide bullets as well. Always looks so cool. Oof.
Ah, that's a clever use of the magic
Nice.
attack. Just quick kills it. Nice, interesting.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh shit,
it was a revenge bullet. It just came flying from the opposite side of the screen.
that's not a bomb. Yeah.
Kind of makes everything a bit hell.
Now he's low on power.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fortunately, he gets it all back then.
Yeah.
Alright, last boss. No bombs, one life. This
Oh,
looks
this-
really cool.
It's so difficult as well.
Yeah.
No idea how to dodge. Everything about this last boss is so cool. The music's cool. The design of the boss is really just...
You're a
Something.
Cacodemon.
Yeah? Bit like that.
Oh, this looks cool. I like that attack.
Nice, and he has to dodge it. No
Oh,
bombs left.
there.
There we
Really clean last
go.
boss.
2 miss. No bombs
Nice.
left. 2.5, and I believe that's the highest replay with Rob.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dragon Blaze played with the other characters is just nothing you will see too often. So I'm not sure if there are any good replays with Rob around.
This is the first
And
one.
yeah, here you have definitely some good scoring as well. Still lots of mistakes, but I think you can build up on it.
The other
That's
replay was by Yamanaka.
Oh, so yeah, that was just pure survival,
Yeah, it
right?
was like 1.4, 1.6 mil.
I see.
All right.
Yeah, you
I
can get
think
higher than that in the first
world
loop.
record scores would be in the 4 million range, so there's still a long way to go, but 2.5 is pretty good.
Mhm.
It's a difficult
If
game.
you clear the game and get the full end game, on its own is about 800k or something crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's big.
So that was Dragon Blaze. And
Yeah.
Great
So
game.
the episode is called Double Dragon, and normally what you would expect, well, Dragon Blaze, some people guessed this one right, and for the second game, you would normally expect something like maybe Dragon Spirit or Dragon Saber, something like that.
yeah, a
But
game with dragon in the title maybe.
yeah,
But
we have something else for you.
yeah. So second replay is Ryujin.
Yeah, didn't expect that one,
I
right?
bet no one expected this one. By the player DRD from October 9th, 2005. And the notes says it is a high scoring clear. How high scoring, we'll find out in a bit. But just like last episode with Night Striker, again, I can't get any sound working on this replay. So I have foobar open, all the music tracks in order. Plasmo will. I gave Plasmo a bunch of notes to explain stuff about this game because I'm mostly going to try to focus on making the music sync up. So, shall we start? Is everyone
Yeah,
watching
let's
the
go.
screen
Let's go.
share?
Yeah.
All right. Ryujin Japan, MAME 0.100.
And yeah, once again, talking about the continuity, this game was published by Taito, as you can see. So this is the third episode with a connection to Taito, at least. But the game was actually developed by ASE Technology. And yeah, it's a pretty bad game. Just everything in this game is bad. Maybe some people would like the music.
Music's
The
cool.
rocking soundtrack. Yeah, it's well, typical 90s music you would expect, but it has some nice tunes. But yeah, the game itself, I don't know. I've never really played it myself. Just checked it out very briefly. Don't know too much about the game, but I've got some notes. So, basic premise of this game is quite simple. So 5 stages. You have a charge shot and all that.
Wow.
6 stages actually.
Got big mode.
Oh, 6. Oh, whoops.
It's
6.
okay.
Yeah, that's true. Quite short game. Maybe that's why I thought of 5. It's maybe less than 30 minutes, only one loop. Yeah, scoring is quite simple. You get a stage end bonus for bombs, lives, and medals and times. So you also want to speed kill the bosses, but more on that when we see the boss.
Right.
This is a mid boss.
Most
You
mid
don't get
bosses
any
you'll see, it's either going to be a speed kill or it's going to be a simple milk seen in stages. I believe it's 3 and 6. I forget, but I know 3 for sure.
Yeah, and there are some milks. And you've noticed that you have these options, and they're incredibly useful. They will absorb enemy bullets, and you can stay in some funky safe spots with the help of them. And yeah, he's using the big item now. You get invincible and you can point blank stuff easily. And this is especially helpful, of course, then to do some damage to the bosses. Because as you can see here, it's just a speed kill to get the biggest time bonus.
Yep.
The regular power-up items you want to avoid mostly because they will increase your rank and the game can get out of hand pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, but it's kind of like psycho power-ups rather, where when you're full power, then like rank is like maxed out. If you're low power, it's lower. So that's why when you see like clears on YouTube, they avoid picking up power-ups because the rank is pretty different.
Ah, so that's basically not what we're going to see here. He will
Yeah.
pick up everything for points.
He's picking up everything for the 5,000 bonus.
I see.
You know, like most early 90s shmups, you'll try to get 100% destruction rate, because, I mean, there really isn't too much else going on. You just want to kill as many things as you can, and then milk what you can on the areas where you can milk. On this mid-boss, he destroys all the parts. Pardon me?
We got Hibachi going on.
Oh yeah, Hibachi. He appears a few times. And then there he goes. Bye-bye.
I like that just the whole screen explodes. Not just the enemy sprite, but just the whole screen suddenly starts to explode.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I mean, the game somewhat looks nice in a way. Some design on the background.
Some design.
Doesn't look too bad.
So a thing you might have noticed is that there's a bit of a health bar system going on in this game. Lives drop fairly frequently, but you max, I believe, 4 lives. So you will take hits pretty frequently. Also, here's a very fast speed kill. Getting the big and using 30 hertz auto fire.
Oh my God.
You just melt it. Goodbye, spider.
That poor spider didn't even stand a chance.
Yeah, and that was a 74 time bonus, so that's very high. Stage 3.
And this is a very high scoring replay.
Yes.
So usually, like the top world class scores are in the 2 million range, like 2.1, 2.2. So we'll see how far this one goes.
It's also important to note the date that this run was recorded. It will come into play later.
Yeah.
You also see the charge shot used a bit here. So the player right now is using 30 hertz A for, you know, main shot, because your main shot is pretty strong in this game. But he's using the charge shot to, like, snag enemies that are about to fall off screen. I wish you guys could hear the music on the Discord stream, because it is pretty nice music. But sadly, I can't get any sound working on this run. I tried for like an hour and a half, and it just wouldn't work, so I just gave up, said fuck it. Found music.
So if you want to enjoy this game, just listen to the soundtrack, don't play it.
Yes.
So I noticed that the big icons, they just linger on the screen, and then you get the power up when you collect it.
Yep.
So I guess there's some element of routing there, in that you want to make sure you collect it at the right time.
Yeah. That comes into play on bosses, and I think some bit in stage 6 as well. So this boss, I believe it might be an emulation bug, but a lot of the time the sprites will kind of disappear, and you'll see it starts to look very choppy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this boss is very weird. It's very hard to kill quickly.
Yeah, what's even going on there? I can hardly tell.
You also see the laser sprite is like dislocating itself sometimes. Maybe an emulation bug. Maybe it's just always like that. I don't know. Alright. Pretty quick though, still.
Yeah. So something you said earlier was quite interesting to me. Maybe not everyone is aware of this, but you said that basically the players who used an emulator in the early 2000s were actually playing without a sound.
Yes, so I
without
believe.
music at all.
Yep, no sound at all. So I believe
So
the
this
reason
is not
for
the
that.
we have today, but yeah.
Sorry,
Go
what
ahead.
were you saying?
No.
Okay. I think the reason why people do that is because I think it might be less resource intensive.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh?
Alright, so this is the first milk in the game.
Oh, the turtle.
Yep, he's gonna milk the head of the turtle. It will, you know, reappear.
Another turtle.
Yep. Lots of turtles. It will reappear and disappear, and when it appears and you can destroy it, it's 1500 points, so he'll kill it a few times.
Yeah, I wonder how long this one will take.
Not too long.
Yeah, I mean the mid bosses, they don't have any time bonus at all, so you can just milk what they throw at you, if they do.
Time bonus is only for the main bosses, I believe. That's what I've been kind of catching.
Yeah, this milk doesn't look too bad. He's pretty generous with this shot.
Yeah, and after a while it stops letting you milk a thing.
Oh.
So that's why. Stop.
What's going on with the background, by the way?
Yeah, it's very messy, very wavy. Oh yeah, here's gems. They appear sometimes in stages, and they give like 2,000 points. Except sometimes they give 1,000 points. I don't know why. I don't even know why they're here. We'll see more of them in the last stage, though.
Amazing.
All right, fun safe spot here. Using the main shot and then the right laser option to just completely destroy this boss very quickly.
Oh. So you get some tick points from the options as well when you place them inside of the bosses. That's clever.
Alright, stage 5. This song is pretty funny. Oh yeah, look how fast those Zakos shot those bullets for a second. They
nice
go very
background.
fast.
Reminds me a little bit of Plus Alpha.
I was just about to say that. Like the whatever the stage is on the second loop, the first stage, the Flower Land or something, or Birdland.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. It's a very funny song as well. It's very like high pitched and tinny. If that makes sense. All right, here's more gems. Oh yeah, 1,000 points. I don't know what the hell's up with them. I think it's random. Fun.
Oh man. Oh, and suddenly you have medals here as well.
Yeah, there are a few medals throughout the game, and I think all they do is they give 1,000 points in the clear bonus. You don't really see many of them, honestly. You kind of see them in like stage 1, and then they go away, and then they come back.
Oh, I see. So I missed them before, but I'm pretty sure at least stage 3 or 4 there were no medals at all.
I don't think there were any.
Hmm.
So there's a big item. He's gonna leave it for the boss.
Oh yeah.
Those boomerang bullets look pretty scary. You'll notice as well, he has 7 bombs. He's not used any of them. Well, oh yeah, track's done. Cool. But yeah, he's not used any of them. So you can't kill this boss with the big item. There's just not enough time with it. So he'll kill as fast as he can, but also positioning himself so that he's constantly destroying the 6 reappearing targets on the boss to kind of mitigate as much of the time bonus as he can, which are like the candles and then the pods that appear.
So there was 1k per well,
Time increment.
time increment and the destructible things, whatever those were.
Yeah. Alright, last stage.
How difficult is this game anyway? Do you know?
I have no clue. I've played to like stage 4 and that's it, and I never played it again.
Yeah, it's maybe a good idea.
Yeah. Cool looking stage though, I like this one.
Yeah, it looks good.
Bullets are starting to get very fast as well.
So he got hit earlier, right?
Right.
He only has 3 life increments now.
He's gotten hit quite a few times actually.
Oh.
But life drops
How
appear
so?
rather frequently.
I see.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because there's the only real feedback that you get when you take a hit is your sprite flickers.
Yeah, and when everything flickers, then
Yeah.
you will not be able to tell when you lose a life. Or maybe this just the case because we are looking at emulation.
There's this enemy at the top of the screen. He's carrying these boxes, and when you destroy the enemies, when you destroy the enemies and not the boxes, they'll drop a few gems for you. And he got 2,000 in all of them right there, so that was pretty lucky.
Oh, this one was only 1k.
Yeah, that one was only 1k.
Why would you do that? That's such a strange design decision, man.
So throughout the stage, he's just trying to destroy as many of the asteroid bits as possible. It's a bit hard to destroy all of them because while you could intentionally like maybe take a hit to go through the yellow bullets, you don't really want to lose much health in this stage because one of the milks coming up is really scary actually. So we'll see that on the last boss. Here's the mid boss. It's gone. Bye bye.
Is it usually the case that the screen scrolling stops and then you find the mid boss? But here it didn't even.
It didn't even stop. It didn't even get a chance to stop.
Keep scrolling. Damn. It was good. So I said earlier that the top scores would be in the 2 million range. Doesn't look that good, right?
Yeah.
Just got, well, maybe half of it.
It's got like halfway there. Just keep an eye on that bomb count. They come in. They come in handy.
You need all the bombs.
Yeah, all 7.
That's probably the most you can carry, right?
Yeah, I think
pick up with the game. They're not more bomb pickups.
Alright, so here's
a few phases, different bosses.
4 of them. So he's gonna speed kill the first 2. So this is just like the stage 1 boss again, but different color.
There's a little bit of a boss rush going on here.
Yeah. Alright, second boss.
It kind of reminds me of Gradius 3, when you have this boss rush and the carrier is coming in and throwing out the bosses each time.
So he's just gonna completely point blank the one with the single laser.
Oh. This looks like a very challenging section if you don't know what you're doing. Very irritating movement.
Alright, this is the last milk of the game. Hibachi returns for probably the scariest thing in this game. So Hibachi will now start shooting 6 bees, which are worth 500 points when killed, but then they'll go to the bottom of the screen and suicide, spawning an aimed shot at you. And it gets very scary. Because while you can block them with your options, you kind of have to stream upwards sometimes, and it gets very messy.
This looks so annoying to do. Holy shit, and quite frantic as well.
Yeah. After a while, a big power-up spawns. And then he uses it to deal a lot of damage to the boss. It's just like last time, there's a point where the boss stops spawning milkable targets. Alright, now it's out, so he's just gonna kill it.
Hello?
Hello? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, here's the last boss. He's just gonna safe spawn on the top of it. Hello, you back?
Yo, I'm back.
Alright, you're just in time for the safe spawn, the last boss.
Oh, perfect.
So, he's gonna safe spot and have his options destroy the big bits that come out. They'll shoot lasers aimed at you. So here's where the bombs are kind of come into place. For some reason...
Look at the score. Look at the score.
Yep. For some reason, during the boss explosion, using bombs will cause a whole bunch of score to be given to you. And also, I think you get an extra 200k for the clear bonus. So, end score is 2.1 million, 87,060 points. And what's special about this run is that at the time of this replay, this is the world record. As of now, it's been improved by, I don't know the name, but someone's been pushing this game quite a bit. But at the time of this replay's recording in 2005, this was the world record.
Yeah, in 2008, Mikoko Old Version, that's the name of the player, has improved the score to 2.26 with autofire off and 2.29 with autofire on. So that dude must really like this game for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean the scoring is completely. I don't know what to say. It's such a garbage game. I really don't like it. And scoring, it's like random point pickups. It's bombing the final boss's explosion. It's the worst I could think of, really. I don't even know how the explosion at the end works. Maybe there's some trick to get more consistent points from it, like higher points from it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, some nice graphics at least.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice graphics, nice soundtracks. That's definitely the case. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll be adding it to my rotation, but you never know.
I don't blame you.
And for this game as well, you can find a replay on World of Long Plays. So,
or alternatively, this stream could work. Yeah, that was Ryujin, 2.18 million. And I think that's all for today.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the reason why we've even put this one in there is the title of the game basically translates to Dragon God. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's the second dragon.
That's the trick.
Yeah, I was going to ask what the dragon connection was. Cause,
yeah, that's the. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell from just looking at the game. There's not a single dragon in the game, or is it?
I think there was a dragon in the background of stage 1.
Yeah, I think so.
But that was it.
So that's the Dragon God, maybe? There's some story element, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea.
So thankfully, we have the next few episodes lined up with replays that should work.
Yeah, that's some very interesting picks coming. I don't know if we're doing it next week or the one after, but we will keep you updated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thanks a lot, JayLab, for joining us and explaining Dragon Blaze to us.
Yeah, that was
thanks for having me.
Really good to have an actual player of the game here as well.
So
And you're tackling the game at the moment, right? You're shooting for the 2 loot clear, or what's your goal with it?
I'm not sure at the moment. I mean, 2-alls are what Superplayers do, and I'm not quite at that level yet. But I just love the game, so I just want to keep playing it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that sounds great. The best way to approach games. Just see where you go with it
and have fun. Keep improving.
Exactly.
All right. I think that is enough for today.
Yeah, that's enough dragons for the day, for sure.
And maybe one day we'll get more of them.
We had more turtles than dragons.
Oh yeah, lots of turtles.
I think we did have more turtles to dragons ratio-wise. What's up with that? All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time for some very interesting replays coming up.
See ya.
I guarantee.
Thanks, guys.
I guarantee some of them will very much surprise everyone. All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay, take care.